And you can't stand it. And that's why you had to open your big mouth.
You should learn to stand on your own 2 feet and stop blaming everyone else for your own shortcomings.
But you didn't have to spoil everything for me, Miss Bennett. I was doing real good. You could have left me alone. What have I ever done to you? What? I gotta know.
The sooner you people learn to act like decent human beings, the sooner you'll be treated like them. Just because you're released doesn't mean you qualify.
But I am. I am decent. You're the one who's not. And we all knew inside. We hated your guts. You're just an old battle axe with no feelings for anybody. Get out! What's it like not to have any feelings, Miss Bennett? Knowing everybody hates you. What does it take to hurt you, huh?
Certainly nothing you could say to me, Burns.
You're mean and horrible. And you know, if you died tomorrow, nobody'd even miss you. In fact, I wish you were dead. You hear me? Dead.
Oh, Jim, we've got a bit of a problem. Mrs. Barry can't take the 4 to midnight shift. Her son's had an accident. She's had to take him to the doctor.
Can you get by without her?
Well, we might, but Meadows is still sick, so really, we're 2 down.
Yeah, well, I've got some work to do for Mrs. Davidson, otherwise I'd do it myself. Let's have a look. Look, give Vera a try. She seems always available for extra duty. I'll roster her off for the next 2 days if she can do it. Otherwise, try Knox or Jenny.
All right.
Okay. Night, Colleen.
Night, Jim.
Hello?
Is that you, Vera?
Who's this?
Colleen Bowell. Are you okay?
Oh, you woke me up.
Oh, look, I am sorry. We've got a bit of a problem here at work, and I was wondering whether you could come back in.
Well, I actually had something planned for this evening, but I suppose I could put it off.
Oh, thanks. It really would help us out.
Well, that's perfectly all right. Goodbye.
Now, that's more her, I'd say.
Right again. Why is it that clients with money have no taste?
Hello, Sarah.
Jim?
Look, what does it take to get through to you? Sarah said she didn't want to see you again.
Julian? What do you want, Jim?
I think I know why you were so upset when you found out that I was a prison officer.
I just don't like being lied to, that's all. Very interesting, isn't it, Julian?
Yes. Yes, you've got a double wandering around somewhere, darling.
Where'd you get it?
You've changed. But not that much.
You bastard. What are you trying to do?
It's true, isn't it?
You don't have to say anything, Sarah. And if you want to play detective, why don't you go somewhere else and do it? You leave her out of it.
Sarah?
All right. I'm Jackie Nolan. Well, there's the phone. Or have you called the police already?
No, I want you to call them yourself.
Can't we keep this between ourselves? You were having a bloody affair with her.
Well, you can't expect that to mean anything to a prison officer, Julian. They've got a job to do.
Sarah, listen to me. It was Mrs. Davidson who recognized you. Now, she can't let this drop. She won't. I said I'd talk to you first.
But that was years ago. She served 2 years. Isn't
Look,
that
I don't want to see her back in prison any more than you do, all right? So just shut up and listen. If you're recognized once, you will be again. Only next time, you mightn't get the chance to turn yourself in.
I really can pick my men, can't I? Oh, it's funny. First, I marry a man who decides to make his living out of armed robberies and gets caught. And then I get involved with a man who does his job a little too well. A screw. Oh, yes, I remember what we used to call you.
Well, it's up to you what you want to do. But if you run, you've got to keep running, and you know it. And whether it's 6 years, a day, a week, sometime, someone's going to recognize you. I just wish that I could help.
Do you?
Get out of here. Well, we've just got to get you away from here. Money's no problem. You can go overseas for a while. Doesn't matter how long. But we better move fast, because that bastard's probably on the phone to the police right now.
No, he won't.
But Sarah, he's just...
Julian, would you mind leaving me alone?
Sarah.
Jackie, remember? Oh, I'll be all right, just please.
But you can't go back there. I know what you went through. It'd kill you to go back there.
Oh, thanks for coming in, Vera. Hope I didn't ruin your night, but Jim thought you wouldn't mind.
Typical. It's always left to us. When there's a problem, you never see the governor or the deputy governor helping, but they're always the first to criticize.
Yeah, up the workers.
Quite right.
Vera, don't forget your keys.
Oh, yes.
Is something worrying you?
I'm just a bit tired.
Oh, well, it's an easy shift. Oh, you rotten...
Rotten mongrel of a hand.
You're losing your touch, Lizzie.
Oh, how are you supposed to think straight knowing what old Bennett did to poor little Dor?
Now, I've been thinking about what Davo said. If we could just prove that Vera should crawl back under a rock, maybe we could get rid of
We
it.
tried straightening her out before, but it's like moving a mountain with a shovel.
Yeah, see, she never shows her real self in front of the other screws. She's too clever for that.
Uh-oh. There goes the neighbourhood.
This is a little present for your friend.
Well, I wouldn't be making it for my enemy, would I? Unless you want to wear it over your head.
Where is she, by the way? Don't tell me you've had a little lover's quarrel.
You're sick, you know that.
You should keep your eye on her. She could start to look further afield.
Lay off me, Miss
Jude. I'll say whatever I like to you, Bryant. I can say whatever I like to all of you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because when I'm on duty, I'll run this prison the way it should be run.
Strength! She's smoking a fag.
What are you all staring at? Oh, yes. I know how much you all hate me. But that's what I want. I wouldn't want scum like you to like me. And for your information, the feeling is mutual. You're inside because you're criminals.
Yeah, this is a concentration camp, not a holiday camp. Isn't that the way it goes, Vera?
You think this world owes you a living. Your friend Burns thinks like that, too. But she'll find out. She'll be back inside. She thinks she's so important. She wouldn't know what it was like to be good at a job.
And I bet you made sure of that.
This place is a pigsty. I want it clean. Bryant? Latham? Come with me.